Hi guys, thanks for watching series of Cloud Practitioner certificate and we have covered a few of things. Let me recall and elaborate it again. In Cloud Practitioner foundational sequence, we have few sessions covering uh, roadmap of certification provided by AWS and S3, which is a cloud storage of objects, and also we can publish our static website. And we did practical example, and we also recorded this session, and it is available in this series. And we also did some example on understanding of EC2 instance and how we can create EC2 instance. Actually, EC2 instance is a computational service, right? Elastic computation, cloud computation. Because we cannot uh, deploy our applications like web application, desktop application, any other service which need actually computation like processors, RAMs, any other storage, which S3 don't provide. So that's why we moved on EC2 instance and uh, learned how it is EC2 instance works and what is EC2 instance. Actually, you discussed EC2 instance with a use case. We created EC2 instance and also we create EC2 instance in different zone. Why we need EC2 instance creation of in different zone we also have covered in our previous session. And today we will learn how and why we need to change the type of EC2 instance, right? Actually, there are different type of EC2 instance we can choose on the base of requirements. There are a number of, let's suppose if we have a use case to that our application is not performing well, uh, uh, or might be possible our application needs some more storage, our application needs some kind of different resources. So that's why on different types EC2 instance provide those functionality, and we when we need uh, some type of requirement, then we choose that type of EC2 instance accordingly, right? And here is a diagram of EC2 instance type and with its detail. For general purpose, we actually use D2 or M5. For compute optimization, we change EC2 instance of type C5. For memory optimization, we can choose R4 or X1E. For accelerated computing, P3, and etc. You can uh, review this and change EC2 instance type accordingly. So let's move on some use case discussion and then we do some practice. Thank you. Here you can see uh, last time we created EC2 instance and access EC2 instance with the HTTP port, right? And definitely you must want to know that how we can access our EC2 instance with any other uh, medium. So we can access EC2 instance with the AWS System Manager, browsers, which we have covered in previous session. We can connect to with SSH as we have discussed as well, with terminal and EC2 instance. Also, we can connect it with EC2 instance connect provided by AWS as well. So apart from different these features to connecting with EC2 instance, let's move forward and choose any one of type to connect with EC2 instance. We have covered with port 8080 and today we will be going with any other options. And I would request you guys to try with rest of options, and please do some comments if you need some information, if you get any problem or anything you want to know, or anything you cannot find relevant material, you can ask me, I can provide you, and I can explain you in next video. Otherwise I can also help you in comments, or I can also provide you some material relevant to that particular problem. Now move on and do some practice, right? So let's see what is our requirement. Change the Amazon EC2 instance type to large general purpose instance. Okay, so we will be looking into this. First, definitely we will create EC2 instance. If we don't have created, if we already have EC2 instance, then definitely we can easily change its type, right? So first, let me show you all those steps one by one very quickly. First of all, we will be selecting EC2 instance, and here we can see, okay, it's already running one EC2 instance. Then we can review its ID, its public IP, and its type. Here is its type of EC2 instance. Also, it is also provided here. Okay, so uh, you can also review all these EC2 instance types by selecting instance types in the sidebar, and you can go through and select as per your requirement. I mean, you can review all these one by one and see what actually your requirements and which type suits your use case. So after that, we can also check running of EC2 instance as we did this in our last example. Just copy this public URL and uh, paste in browser to check either it's working or not, right? Which is accessing of EC2 instance with HTTP port. Here, if you remember, we did it. And now we can connect as we discussed that apart from HTTP with SSL, SSH, and there are also other way we can connect with EC2 instance. Let me show you. You can connect direct EC2 instance connect, session manager, SSH client, and its console, right? So we will be using any one of to just show you, and I would request you, you can try with others options, and you have to know when we need which option to connect with EC2 instance. In this example, we will be covering how we can connect with our instance with session manager, and here is just after connecting, clicking on connect, you will be navigated to CMD console, and from here you can navigate to different areas of your area of EC2 instance. Okay, like it is logged in with sudo super permissions, and then it navigated to app deployed on EC2 instance, and then listed all available files or folders, and then it's trying to print the log to check that either uh, instance is working or not. Okay, so we can also use another option by going to actions and instance settings and edit user data. Here you can see current user data available connected to this instance. You can also copy these commands as well. Now, it's very important, you have to stop when you need to change your instance type, right? Once you click on stop, and it is another important thing you have to know that anything, if you it is already provided elastic IP and any other storage connected to that instance, you will be charged. If you are going to stop this instance for a long time and you think that we might not be required this instance in future, then you have to consider, okay, what are the rest of things I have to remove, or I have to deregister, right? And you will not be charged when you stop your instance, only the data transfer. I mean, if definitely if your instance is stopped, no one can connect and no one can access your any application if deployed on EC2 instance. Okay, once you have stopped your EC2 instance, you can see there is no any IP address assigned to it. Okay, and now we will be selecting action in instance settings, and then you can change instance type, right? After selecting instance type, then you will start instance again to review that your instance type must be changed. And you can see now it's uh, t3 dot small, and before that it was t2 dot small. So let's move on practical example, and let me show you. I have already logged in with my free tier user, and now I will be moving to my instances. Here I have two instances, one is terminated and one is stop. And to just save time, I have already stopped this instance so that I can show you how we can change our instance type. Right now you can see it's a t3.micro, right? And uh, I will also explain and show you rest of features in coming sessions. Definitely we will be moving gradually and in depth, and we will covering each and everything on AWS exams required for preparation any certificate, right? Okay, now I will be going to change my instance type before starting, and you can see it's a t3.micro, and I'm going to change it. Here is instance settings, and then I can change instance type. Here is lot of options given to me, right? For that, in mm, previous step-by-step slides, we have seen that we can also check here from your current instance and your selected EC2 instance. You can also match the price, CPU, memory, each and everything. Here you can see I'm eligible for free tier, and it's not available for free tier. So uh, I will not select any, even though let me try with Nano. Yes, it's not costly than T3 micro, but it is not available for free tier. So let me change it for you, no problem. Type has changed successfully, and you can see here it is also changed t3.nano, right? And here I can also see t3.nano. Okay, so we have covered our actual requirement and session, and in next session, because definitely you will be wonder, okay, if there is any change with current setting, there might be uh, chargeable, might be some different categories have different charges. So definitely then let's connect in next section, and we will be cover calculation of our bill, our charges, whatever uh, services are we going to select, then we have to know how we can uh, review our prices of the selection services on the AWS cloud platform. Thanks for watching, and again I would request you to please subscribe my channel if you have not subscribed, and please keep watching, and don't forget to comments in comment box so that I can understand what I have to improve, what we can fix in coming sessions, right? And uh, let's connect in next section. And in this session, what I have missed, it's only connection of EC2 instance with different types like console, EC2 instance manager with HTTP port and SSH. So please try with all of these options and let me know if you are successful or not. Thanks, thank, thank you very much. So bye for now, and let's meet in another session by tomorrow. Thank you.